Hey guys, today's lesson is on powers and exponents. So go ahead and open up your math notebook, and at the top, write powers and exponents. Okay, let's start with some notes. And let's start off the notes with some vocabulary. First of all, power. A power is a number obtained by raising a base number to an exponent. Okay, a power obtained. You can't really see very well because my head's in the way. Let's move myself right here. A power obtained by raising a base number to an exponent. Now there's two more vocabulary words in that definition. The word base and the word exponent, and those are our next two vocab words. First of all, base. In a power, the number used as a factor. And remember, a factor is any number multiplied by another number. So a base is the number that's multiplied. Okay, next, exponent. An exponent is, in a power, the number of times the base is used as a factor. Now, you're probably looking at those definitions and you're probably not exactly sure what they mean, but I think it'll make more sense after we do some examples together. Okay, let's look at an example. 3 to the fourth power. Now, this whole thing, when you see a regular size number with a smaller number kind of above it, but also kind of off to the side, that's what a power is. A number obtained by raising a base number to an exponent, okay? Now, the large number or the regular size number, that's the base, the number used as a factor. The smaller number that kind of looks like it's getting a piggyback ride from the larger number is the exponent. In a power, the number of times the base is used as a factor. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. So 3 to the fourth power, that's how we would say this power. Now, what do we actually do with a power? Here's what we do. We multiply the base by itself the number of times shown by the exponent. So what does 3 to the fourth power mean? Here's what it means. It means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Students commonly get these wrong by saying that 3 to the fourth power means 3 times 4. That is not what it means. 3 to the fourth power means 3 multiplied by itself 4 times. So now these definitions hopefully make a little bit more sense. Power, a number obtained by raising a base number to an exponent. So we raise the number 3 to the fourth power. It means we multiply 3 by itself 4 times. Base, in a power, the number used as a factor. So the 3 is the base because that's the number that we multiply with. So that's the number used as a factor because a factor is a number that you multiply by another number. And then exponent, the number of times the base is used as a factor. So that's what the 4 shows. It tells you how many times you multiply the base by itself. We multiply 3 by itself 4 times because it's 3 raised to the fourth power. So 3 raised to the fourth power means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now we just have to find out what 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is. Well, 3 times 3 is 9. And then we multiply that by the next 3. 9 times 3 is 27. And now we multiply 27 by 3. And for that, you probably want to use your scratch paper. 27 times 3. Whoops. There we go. 3 times 7 is 21. We carry the 2. And then 3 times 2. So when we're multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number, we multiply the ones place by the ones place first. 3 times 7 is 21. We carry or regroup if necessary. So 21, we just carried the 2 up above the tens place. And then we multiply the ones place on bottom by the tens place on top. 3 times 2 is 6, and we add whatever we carried. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So 3 to the fourth power is 81. Okay? Let's do another example together. Let's do 2 to the third power. And a quick aside, when we raise something to the third power, we say it's cubed. So we don't actually say this by saying 2 raised to the third power. You can say it like that. It's not wrong, but the better way to say it is 2 cubed. When we raise something to the third power, we say it's cubed. Don't worry about why yet. Just try to remember that when something's raised to the third power, we say it's cubed. So 2 to the third power, what does that mean? It means 2 is multiplied by itself 3 times. So it's 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? So 2 times 2 equals 4 times 2 equals 8. So that means 2 to the third power, or 2 cubed. Whoops. You can't see. 2 to the third power, or 2 cubed, is 8. Let's do another example together. Let's say we had 7 to the second power. Another quick aside. When a number is raised, now these are the only two like this that you'll have to remember is when a number is raised to the third power, we say it's cubed. And then the only other one like that is when a number is raised to the second power, we say it's squared. And again, don't worry about why yet. Just try to remember that when a number is raised to the second power, we don't say raised to the second power, we say squared. So we would say 7 squared. And what does 7 squared, or 7 raised to the second power, mean? It means 7 times 7. We use 7 as a factor twice because it's raised to the second power. Okay, 7 times 7 is 49. So 7 raised to the second power, or 7 squared, is 49. Let's do one more example together. Let's do 5 raised to the fourth power. What does 5 raised to the fourth power mean? It doesn't mean 5 times 4. It means 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. See how there's 4 5s? Because it's raised to the fourth power. 5 to the fourth power means 5 is used as a factor 4 times, or 5 is multiplied by itself 4 times. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, now 5 times 5 is 25. Now we have to find out what 25 times 5 is, and you can use your scratch paper for that. 25 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. We carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125. Now 125 times 5. We can use our scratch paper for that too. 5 times 5 is 25, carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, we carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So the answer is 625. So 5 to the fourth power is 625. Okay, now it's time for your independent practice. So go ahead and, if you need to, turn the paper over. And at the top you can write independent practice. And for your independent practice, I just want you to do three examples. I want you to do 9 to the third power, 6, actually, how do we say this again? We don't say 9 to the third power, we say 9 cubed, and then 6 to the fifth power, and then do 10 to the fourth power. Those are the ones I want you to do for your independent practice. Click on the next video to find out if you did them correctly. All right? Now we'll catch you next time. Signing off.